Hi. Okay, so I'm filming this at work because I can't really film at home, especially content where I'm crying. I'm okay, and I have to get my dog put down on Saturday, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot to some, but I've been crying since I made the appointment. But he's really old. He's about 20 years old in human years, which makes him about 180 to 200 in dog years. So he's old. Ryan made the joke that he was at the Last Supper. He was hungry, okay? He couldn't help it. No, he was Jesus's dog. But I have to get my dog Thomas put down because he's blind and he can't hear. And he's been having trouble for about a year now eating. We feed them dry, we feed our dogs dry kibble, but Thomas won't eat it if it's rehydrated with water or broth, and he will not eat wet food, so he's starving to death. And Ryan was here last weekend, and I was letting Thomas inside, and I noticed that he was moving a lot slower, and I was watching him walk, and he can't move his hind legs now. He has to kind of push up on his front and basically bunny hop with his front paws to move his hind legs. And I let him inside, and I gave him a treat, and I went back in my room, and I looked at Ryan, and I said, I think it's time for me to get Thomas put down. And so that's what we're doing on Saturday. But I've had Thomas for so long, and no one prepares you for how hard it is to put down an animal. I'm gonna have a customer here in a couple minutes, I think. But no one is going to, no one prepares you, nobody tells you, and I don't think we've ever had to get one of our animals put down, and if we did, I was too young to remember. But I've had Thomas for about 16 years, and he was 4 or 5 when I got him. So he's 19, 20 years old. And you could tell just looking at him, because he's just skin and bones now. That he's just not having a good time living. And it's the humane thing to do. Yeah, I have a customer. So, 1 second, guys. They're coming up with a monster, I think. Yep. I can get it for you.
Can I use my card over here? If I don't have a physical card?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll just need the barcode.
Oh, alright.
Thank you. Are they all the same? Okay. And do you have your Kroger card?
Sorry?
Just hit the Alt ID, type it in, and then the green button.
Okay.
I don't want him to give me his phone number because it will pick up on the audio recording, and I don't know how to cut that out, so. Okay, it'll be 7:40. But, nobody lets you know how hard it is. Have a good day. To put down an animal, and Thomas is what people call, your soul animal. He's my soul dog. People have, soul cats and, heart cats. Thomas is my soul dog. He is my dog. I mean, I've had him for years, and it's a really hard decision that I had to make, but I can't let him suffer. And the first vet office that I called made me feel like absolute shit for wanting to get him put down. They're like, well, we need a vet to look him over to determine his quality of life. And it's like, he doesn't have a quality of life. He can't eat. He is starving to death. Like, he cannot eat. He can't walk. He can't see. He can't hear. Like, the only way that he gets inside at night if he goes out is our other dog has a little like light on his collar, and Thomas follows him inside because he can see the little light. But it's like, I know that it's time to put him down, and I'm not going to pay. I don't have the money, and I'm not going to pay a $400 vet bill for the vet to look at me and tell me, hey, your dog's old, we're gonna put him down. And it's like, I know. So I called like his, I can get for you.
Can I get 7044?
Sorry, I didn't see this guy coming up. Okay. But I have a good day. But it's like, just looking at him, you can tell that he's just ready, that it's his time, and you can smell it on him. And I've given him a bath, and the stench, it's just there, and you can tell that it's time. And the other day, whenever I like noticed that he was having issues walking, and it's gotten worse over the week, because I'm like, if it doesn't get better by this weekend, then I'll take him to get put down. It's gotten a lot worse. Like, my grandma had to call me, like, wake me up this morning to lift Thomas inside because he bites people. And Thomas has never, like, tried to bite me before. And whenever I noticed he was having issues walking the other day, I also noticed he had, like, this black sludge on his, like, mouth, like, around his mouth. And I didn't know if it came from him or if he ate mud. Like, if he was trying, because we had, like, a water bowl thing, like, an automatic water bowl in, like, one specific area, and we kept it there because Thomas, that's where it was. Like, Thomas knows that it's there. But we got a new one, and it had to move because it has to be plugged in because it's, like, an automatic water, like, fountain. Like, I don't know if he was trying to drink water from, like, the mud puddle at the bottom of our hill, or if he, like, threw up and it was black. But whenever I tried to wipe his jaw off, he tried to bite me, and he's never tried to bite me before, ever. But no one warns you how hard it is and how heartbreaking it is to have to, one, make the decision. And I feel like I made it while I was at work on, I want to say Tuesday. I called and I made the appointment, and I just started sobbing as soon as I got off the phone with the vet, and I cried to the point that I threw up. Like, I had to go get the key from my boss, and I was so depressed, and I feel so bad. And my boss is like, are you okay? And that just made me want to cry again. But I'm like, I have to get my dog put down. And he was telling me about how, like, his last dog, they had to get put down, and it sucks. And I also, like, I feel so bad, but the appointment's at 12:30 on Saturday, so I'm going to take him to get a pup cup and a cheeseburger, even if he can't eat it. Like, it's something that he can try. And I think I'm gonna give him a little piece of chocolate before they euthanize him, so he can know what chocolate tastes like. And like, I'm gonna take him to, like, PetSmart or Petco, one of the two, and just, like, let him pick out a toy or, like, a treat or something. I feel so bad. But I know that it has to get done. And he's my dog, so I had to be the one to make the decision. And, like, poor Ryan, he's gonna... Hopefully he's perfected tuning out, because I'm gonna be sobbing the entire time. Like, because I'm getting him cremated, and, I can't remember if I've mentioned it in any videos, because I know I haven't made a lengthy video on it. But my grandpa passed away last year, and my grandpa was my best friend. And I personally don't believe in heaven or hell. I don't really believe in that kind of stuff. But I'm going to write my grandpa a letter and get it cremated with Thomas, so Thomas can pass it along to him. Because things are really hard. I started working on the letter tonight, and I just, like, I'm at work and I'm just, like, crying. But, like, I know that it's the humane thing to do, it's the right thing to do. And I keep trying to remind myself, because you can look at Thomas and just tell that he's fucking miserable. Like, he's not having a good time with life. And it really sucks. But, like, you can look at Thomas and tell that he's not having a good time with living. And I need to keep reminding myself that it's the humane thing to do, because he won't be suffering after he gets put down. And I'm gonna stay with him while they euthanize him. And I'm just gonna hold my baby and talk to him. I'm an ugly crier. But I'm gonna stay with Thomas and just talk to him and hold him while they euthanize him, so he knows that he's loved and that he's the best dog in the world. A part of me is hoping that he'll, like, a part of me is hoping that he'll die naturally at home before the vet appointment on Saturday. But I don't know if he's going to, but I'm trying to mentally prepare myself if he doesn't. Oh, God. I'm a mess. And I need to message my, professor and let her know, like, why none of my homework is done, because I haven't stopped really, like, crying all that much since I made the appointment. And it's like, I don't know how to handle the fact that I have to get him put down. Like, I feel so guilty. I'm dehydrated. But I feel so guilty. And, if any of you that are watching this video, if any of you guys have ever had to put your animals down, how did you cope with, like, the guilt of making that appointment? Because I am, like, I try to remind myself, like, it's the right thing to do, it's the humane thing to do, and he won't be suffering anymore. But I don't know how to handle it. Like, I feel so fucking guilty for making the appointment. And a part of it probably, like, I don't want Thomas to think that I don't love him anymore, or that I, like, don't want to take care of him anymore. because it's not it at all. Like, if I, like, went to the vet and they said he can live for another 10 years if you give him his food through an IV and give him all these supplements through an IV, and you, like, picked him up with a harness and set him outside and walked him like that, I would do it. But you can tell that he's suffering. But I feel so bad and so guilty. But I don't want him to think that I don't love him anymore, because I will forever love him. He's the best dog that I have ever owned. And, like, I love dogs, and it's like I can't wait to get another dog, and it's like I know for a fact it's going to be a while, but whatever dog I get next, I know that Thomas will be the one that sends that dog to me. Thomas will make sure that that dog is going to be like a long-term companion for me. And I'm so thankful for, like, Ryan being here, because, like, Ryan, I felt guilty when my grandpa was sick, because I was having fun, I was laughing, I was happy. I wasn't happy that my grandpa was dying, but I'm happy that I met Ryan and I was able to go out and do all these things with him. If you could hear that, I think somebody's cutting grass. It is 9:46 p.m. and I think somebody's cutting grass. I can get for you. You might. No. Oh. It'll be 2072. But I'm grateful that I was able to meet Ryan whenever I did, because my grandpa was my best friend, and I'm grateful to have met him, because he was able to help me through that really tough time. And now he's going to be going to the vet with me, and taking me to get Thomas cremated. And it's just another amazing thing that he's... Oh. He's like... Hello? I'm sorry?
Okay.
Fuck.
Said 72? What's the change? 72, you said?
Yeah.
Is that you 75?
You don't have to... Just shut the fuck up, dude. That's gonna piss me off. Have a good day. But, like, I'm grateful that I have Ryan to help me, and I can't wait to go to therapy again and be like, hey, I had to get my dog put down. But that's what's going on in my life. Also, I don't have literally any storage on my phone. So my friend said that I could potentially get a phone on her phone plan and just send her the difference for her phone bill. And I would be getting another phone. I would still keep this phone as, like, my main phone, and then get another phone solely to film for YouTube. And I think I might ask her about that next time I get the chance. Which, she just got a kitten. I will show you this kitten, just so cute. She just got a kitten, and I think maybe on Saturday, if if our friend Dylan doesn't want to hang out and play Magic, I think I'm gonna see if Ryan will take me to Donna's house so I can love on her kitten. That's Donna, by the way. That's that lady. That's Donna, that's me, and that's Archie. I don't know how to add photos and stuff from my phone to this, or how do I get to my, yeah, so this is Thomas. That's Thomas. He's a good boy. And that's Puppy. And I'm cuddling. That was him when he was younger. And he was such a good boy. But I'm going to miss him. And thank you guys for watching me cry. A lot. I cry a lot. I don't think I've ever filmed myself crying before. But thank you guys for watching. And if you guys have any tips on how to deal with the grief, let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, I love you guys.